We've had one death so far in this solo self-found Necromancer guide. The death was in the menagerie, and I made a mistake by trying to infuse a flask using a creature that was 26 levels above the level what my character was, so it died. That was my error. I should have looked harder. Just a note to learn: if ever you do that, if you're playing on hardcore, double check the creatures that you're summoning to make your flasks. Resistance wise, we are looking good still. We're above 50% on everything, and we're in town as well, so that means I haven't got my Purity of Elements running, so we're going to be looking 75, 75 and 65. We've got an okay health pool, 774 health pool. By the end of this act, by the time we're going to be fighting the end boss, we want to be around about minimum 1,000. 1200's really comfortable to do the boss fight. This video will be split in two. I'm going to split these videos into two because they're getting a little bit long. The last video was almost an hour long, but I decided to split it in two. It shouldn't take an hour to clear this act. This is a very fast act. But as I talk through it, it's taking a lot longer than when I would normally play through this act. This is a very fast act. Normally takes about 40 to maximum 50 minutes. But with me talking and explaining things, it'll take longer in this video. So I will chop these videos in two, as I did with the previous videos. Okay, so now that we're in Act 4, we should be roughly around level 30 plus. I'm level 35 because I'm leveling this up as a brand new player would level up their first toon in Path of Exile. So I'm level 35, which means I can go to the vendor, purchase. Hold on, I need to get the key first. Forgot about that. I need to go and get this key. So this is the dried lake. I need to defeat a mini boss in here to get a key to unlock the golems. And again, the spectres are dead. They will be dead until I can get them on a 4 link. So I'm not going to bother raising spectres until I have at least a decent 3 link for them, which I should find in here because I'm going to grind this area up. To get that item. And at this point in the game, this is where I start doing the Val side quests. So this is the chap you have to kill. This is called Vol. And it's a case of letting your minions do the work, popping your totem down, keep them alive, and just dodging him. Because his slam does hit. At this level of life, I think his slam will one-shot you. And bearing in mind we only have 24% mitigation at the moment to physical. But I mean, it goes down easy. It's not a hard fight. I'm still picking up all portal scries, scrolls and identity scrolls. And what we're really looking for here is Val's side quests. Now bear in mind this is a new player guide. Somebody who's been playing the game for a while will not be farming this beyond level 34. You farm this area at level 34 to unlock your golems and you move on. But as a new player, I would suggest that you farm this till you're 38. 36 minimum, 38 would be ideal. It just means you're going to be well over level. At the moment, the monster level here is 34. You need to max out your fire resistance from farming here. So this act is fire resistance. Must be completely maxed out. Ah, not bad, not bad at all. So to farm an area, you walk back to the portal, you press your control, click the portal, and click new. And that'll respawn all of the monsters.
When I'm ready and not before.
We don't have to keep killing Vol, we just skip him. It's more efficient not to kill him. We're looking for, from here on, Val side areas where we can find a Val summoned skeleton. If you're on Trade League, you'd be able to buy a Val summoned skeleton for, at this point in the league, probably 2C. Level am I now? Level 36. So that's the minimum I want to be going into the mines. So all Val side areas we do now. If you're in hardcore, I would avoid Val side areas until you've got a shield on with a bit of spell block, and you've taken some of the block nodes, because they're very, very, very rippy. You get one shot very easily in the Val side areas when you're under geared. It's like everything in solo self-found. I've found some of the gear, but I haven't got the materials to make the gear that I found the right colours, etc. There's no point racing ahead if you haven't got your resistance cap and you haven't got your life.
I have seen the look in.
Ooh, what's that? There's a minion helmet I can make, but I haven't been able to find the materials for it yet. So it looks like we'll be not getting +1 to minions, but that's okay.
Yes, little mountain. I'm pleased to see you too. When I'm ready and not before.
I'm going to quickly see what I can link my spectres to. There's a skill point in here. Just look out for the yellow exclamation mark on your minimap. You just touch that character there, then continue your journey. Keep out of them white lights that'll explode. That's a one that gets a lot of people. So like all levels in this game, you find you get to a side of the map and you just follow it all the way around, and eventually it'll take you to the exit of the area.
Don't be frightened, little mountain. It'll all be over soon. When I'm ready, and not before.
So you take your waypoint, return to town, you talk to this little guy here, Tasuni, I would think. I'm not 100% sure, that's how you say his name. Take your skill book. So just upgrade your flasks. Always make sure that you keep a bleed flask.
I'm watching you. I'm watching you.
I'm going to go and pick up some spectres just to get a bit more power for my minions. Spectres are very, 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 very squishy until you get a few levels on them. I like to use them. It gives quite a good boost for your DPS. But in here they'll die due to the fire. But before you go into here, you want to check what your fire resistance is for this level. You need to be as close to 75 as you can. If not, you're going to die a lot, and I mean a lot. And on here it's the same. You stick to one side of the map, and eventually it'll bring you all the way around.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Keep an eye on that you've got your 8 skeletons alive all the time, and as you're running, just pull your minions with you and they'll jump ahead, and they'll get all the aggro off the mobs. You don't really need to clear anything in here because we're above level as it is. It's a level 37 area, we're level 37. Just going to have a quick sip of my coffee. That's nice, that coffee. So at the time of making this video, the United Kingdom, where I'm from, has just came out of lockdown and went into this strange world of tears, where all the shops are open, the schools are open, but they've closed all the pubs. Well, what's called the wet trade, if you just go in for a pint, that's not allowed at this moment in time, which is a bit crazy. So all the kids at school are bringing back the virus daily. The shops are open. I don't go out much anyway. I'm not very well. I can't walk very far with a bad heart. So I haven't really been affected by lockdown, to be fair. So again in here I just stick to one side and I just follow all the way around the map, and eventually it'll take us to the portal to the next part of the map. Sometimes it'll look as if you're doubling back on yourself, but you won't be if you've kept to the correct side of the map. This is the boss fight. He's going to drop a load of fire on you. If you haven't maxed out your fire, now's the time just to double check and just check that you've got that maxed out. Very rippy. As I say, it doesn't matter, you could die a million times in softcore, but if you're planning on playing this hardcore, make sure you've got that. You're going to lose all your zombies in here, so you need to have your totem so you can quickly place your totem. You'll see now. Run to them, drop your minions on them, and then pull back and stand by your totem. So it's not that hard. Just remember to keep popping that, pop that, and run around that. And if your minions run around that as well, they get life regeneration. It says on here. So we're getting quite close to the life cap that we need for the final boss.
What is it, exile? I'm watching you.
So we go back to the crystal veins, talk to Delilah again.
Pride the Fury. Ta-ta, not a cockroach.
This is just like every other area in the game. You find one side wall and just stick to it and just run around it. Just keep an eye that you've got enough skeletons alive, stand in your totem, and if monsters come to you, just press your convocation, it'll pull all of your minions on top of you and they'll kill the minions, the monsters that are attacking you. A lot of fallings are dropping now, which is good. This is one of my favourite acts. It used to be my worst act. I think it's because I used to, when I first started playing, I didn't understand that you had to max out your resistances. And once you learn to use your crafting bench and to max out your resistances, the game's a lot of fun. You're not dying, you're just having fun. It doesn't feel frustrating. And if ever you're playing a game and it feels frustration, just have a break. Go make a cup of coffee, can of Coke, can of Coke, something like that, you know. Just chill out, relax, watch a little bit of TV, pick the book up, and then come back to it, and you'll feel a lot fresher. So if ever you're dying, don't worry about it. It's only a computer game. I nearly bled to death there. I'm opening chests without checking them because I'm playing in solo softcore, so it doesn't matter if I die. But in hardcore, you'd never open a chest like that. Can you see the avatar above my head on my character. This is my flesh offering. It grants increased cast speed and attack speed for the minions. I'm just reading the chat there. I've got loads of advertising bots or something in the channel. Don't know how they've all arrived. Gotta make sure that you keep your skeletons alive, yeah. And just do the same strategy. Put your skeletons out and you hide in this beside your totem for life regen. Whoa, he was hitting hard there, wasn't he?
To have to break this to you, Jerissa.
So, really, on this build, you put your skeletons down, you run around in circles, and then you put a totem up, and then you stand within the confines of the totem to get your life regen, and you just rinse and repeat and just keep on doing that. That's until we get our... once we take this boss down at the end of this Act 4, then our spectres become relevant because we pick up slave drivers on Act 5, and they just go around destroying everything, and we don't have to play so defensively.
What do you want?
So that's the end of Act 4 Part 1. I'll be back in around about half an hour to do Act 4 Part 2. Thank you for watching. Don't remember, I should say, remember to share and subscribe if you like the content.